Generalization is the key to spread your power and influence of your dynasty, set in the Warring States period in Huang.
And today we'll show you a quick how to play or overview of Huang.
And hello everyone, it's Stella.
And Tarrant from Meeple University.
Alright, let's get to the classroom.
Huang is a tactical tile placement game in which the warring states fight for control and balance in antiquity China. It was designed by Reiner Knizia and published by Falcke. The game plays 2 to 4 players, with a 5th player able to be added with expansion, and is of medium complexity. The game is the spiritual successor to Knizia's 1999 game, Tigris and Euphrates. In Huang, each player plays as a faction in the warring states, the rabbits, rats, tigers, and so on. Through the game, players will tactically add tiles to the board, building up the individual states jointly with their enemies, while trying to make critical placements which will exert their own control. As you proceed, states will merge and war, tipping the balance of the game. Players' leaders will score different colours of points as they expand. But they must strive for balance, since at the end of the game, only their weakest individual score will count towards victory. To begin the game, the board is a bare landscape with 7 capital cities, each marked with a yellow governor. Each player begins with 5 leaders and 6 hidden tiles. Players then take turns, and on your turn you'll take 2 actions. Most of those actions will be either to place one of your tiles on the board, or to place or move one of your leaders so that it's adjacent to at least one yellow governor tile. You'll end your turn by redrawing to 6 tiles from the bag. Adding tiles and leaders builds up states, which are clusters of adjacent tiles and leaders. Adding a tile into a state scores a matching coloured victory point for the player who owns that state's matching coloured leader, regardless of who placed the tile. And forming a 3-tile triangle allows a matching coloured pagoda to be placed or moved into that triangle. Each leader scores 1 point for each matching coloured pagoda in its state at the end of its owner's turn. These actions are the main ways that the board gets populated and that players accumulate points as the game goes on. There are special tactical actions which can be taken with tiles or enhanced by holding your leaders off the board. The blue farmer tiles may be placed only on these river spaces, but you may place any number of them with a single action, the leader getting points for them all. You may also discard them as an action to remove a tile from the board. Green tiles, when placed, let you pick a tile from the market instead of drawing blind from the bag. Or they may be spent to place a pagoda in an unclaimed triangle. Yellow governor tiles aid in revolts. Each state is only allowed to have a single leader of each colour, and so if someone places a conflicting leader, they count up their adjacent yellow tiles, as well as any they choose to discard from hand, with the winner expelling the loser and holding the state. And the red soldier tiles aid in wars. If 2 states are ever joined, causing conflicting leaders, this starts a war. Count up the red tiles in each side of the state, adding to that any which players choose to discard and add to the war effort. The side with more soldiers wins. Both sides lose soldiers as part of a battle of attrition, and conflicting leaders are removed from the losing side of the now unified state. Players continue taking turns and making the most of these tactical options until the tile bag is empty. Players now reveal and count up their scores in each of the types: power, trade, order, and food. The 5th point, wealth, is wild, and these can be distributed however the player wishes among the other types before final scoring. A player's final score is the number of points in their single lowest scoring pile, and the player with the highest lowest score wins. Huang re-implements the concepts of Knizia's classic 1999 game Tigris and Euphrates, with players still positioning leaders and building up tiles into shared states which lie between two rivers, all the while trying to score different colours of points in balance. This revised game includes some new tweaks and, most obviously, a hexagonal grid in place of a rectangular one. With tactics which have survived the decades, players need to work out when to build and accumulate, and how to set up for the most powerful moves and wars to tip the flow of points in their own favour. The basic version of Huang comes with cardboard standees, with upgraded miniatures available with the Red Box expansion. These add-ons expand the game to 5 players, while new modules with the base game provide for more variety of play. This includes the Bandits, 5 neutral standalone states with starting soldiers, requiring players to engage in some earlier soldier building before they can properly expand, and the 18 Kingdoms, where, using the other side of the board, you'll have many more starting capitals with granaries which can be controlled by blue leaders for further points. And that's our quick how to play of Huang. Hopefully it has been useful.
Thanks so much for watching. Your like and comments are much appreciated. Subscribe to see what's coming, and hopefully you have a great day. See you next time.